What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to another episode of Josh's Review Corner. On this episode, we're going to be reviewing Aable's album, Musical Chairs. Aable, a resident of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he busted onto the scene for me whenever I heard the song Cloud of Witnesses after he had performed it at the Holy Smoke Cypher in 2023. But even before then, I think I had heard him on a song called Childish, and I thought that song was great. And mind you, Abel's been making music long before that, but that's when he busted onto the scene for me. And when I went to Holy Smoke this year, I had the pleasure of getting to actually meet this gentleman, and I got to talk with him, and he was just such a nice and genuine dude. And one of the things I told him is I really like this project, and so I'm happy that I'm finally getting around to this and giving you guys a formal review of this project, because I do think it's something to highlight in CHH. As always, let's talk about the themes of this project. And much like a lot of the projects that have come out this year, there isn't a central theme going on here. It's really just him trying to make really dang good music. And mind you, you have elements of the fact that, hey, don't judge me on a song like Let Me Live. You also have just the freedoms we enjoy in Christ, and I mean, that's pretty self-evident by the song I Love Being Free, as well as, for me, Joyride is another one of those songs. And so I think that there really isn't any themes even going on here. It's just more so, hey, I'm just here to make really dang good music, and I'm presenting it to you guys. Let me know what you think. And so let's get into my favorites, because I have some favorites I want to go through. Starting out with that first song, and you heard me mention it earlier, is the song Cloud of Witnesses. Strong opener. Love the beat switch. Love the keys. Love the bars. That Diamondback, Arizona line is insane. That my sin was cardinal. That whole entire rhyme scheme is crazy. Then I want to talk about that song Look. That song is produced by Anthony Cruz, and if you know who Anthony Cruz is, that's 1995. And you could tell by the way the beat sounds. Love this beat. Love the melody that's going on in the background. Love those little background vocals that keep chirping in. And then obviously Aable is just hitting us over the head with great one-liners, great punchlines, and he provides a very captivating performance. But something that stands out to me about Aable that you wouldn't have gotten on a song like Cloud of Witnesses or Childish is this guy is lethal. Not because he has a great pen game. You know, there's a lot of people out there with great pen games, but I did not know he could write like this. Man has a great ability to write. We looking for the wrong things, or the right thing in the wrong place. The right things in the wrong place. Looking for the right things in the wrong place. Like that hook just is so sticky. It just stays in my brain. And you'll hear me say this because when you go through the rest of this project, some of these songs are really well structured. And honestly, when you have a guy who has a pen like that, and you also have a really good knack for songwriting and hooks, dude, that's a combo. That is a combo. And so Look is one of my favorites from this entire project. The next song, Bring It Back, is also a favorite. This takes me back to the days of DJ Premier with a lot of these record scratches. This is another song produced by 1995. Also, Dayton's verse here, insane. I've always liked Dayton ever since, because I heard him back in 2021 when I started listening to Christian hip hop, and Dayton to me was always a great MC. And so he delivers a great verse here. I love that Dilla line, the J Dilla line. Oh, that was a great line. Just a really great song here by Aable, Dayton, and DJ Ant G. And bravo to 1995 on the production for this song. Next favorite song I want to talk about is the song Let Me Live. Now, this might be one of my favorite songs from the entire year. Hold up, Let Me Live. That whole hook part, going to the whole thing about his ability to write a great song, that hook is one of my favorite hooks for the entire year. Easily. And then I love that line with I'm trying to catch a wave with my MP3s. Hold on, let me live. And then it goes back into the hook. just love this song. On this production here, it's actually a producer named Steven, and he actually produced the song Cloud of Witnesses. He produced the song Joyride, and he produced the song Al Dente. And Steven's a producer who's based out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania as well. And I'm just really impressed with what I'm hearing from him on the production here. Let Me Live is a banger of a song. And then the last song I want to point out as a favorite is this song Joyride. I really like this song Joyride. It has a lot of lo-fi elements going on with it, with those drums. But that melody with the synth, and then also just those background vocals, just carry this thing so well. And it really does feel like you're in a joyride at midnight, almost like some Rainbow Road type stuff. I don't know. That's what the beat gives me the vibe of. And so Steven does a great job with the beat, and Aable gives a great job on the performance end. So that's all I have for favorites. Now let me talk about my least favorite track. If I had to pick one, I would pick the song I Love Being Free. And this song is actually produced by a producer I really like, 100 Gram. But I just don't think that this beat and this style really fits what's going on with the project. And I mean, I'm not opposed to music that sounds like this, by the way, just because it's fast-paced. But I just think that in comparison to the rest of the cuts on this album, it just pales in comparison a little bit. And so I would say I Love Being Free is probably my least favorite. Now, to answer the question of if this album is gospel-centered, like I said, just like a lot of projects this year, it's not really an album that's going to hit you over the head with explicit gospel preaching, but it definitely has its moments where it does that at times. And Aable has no problem letting you know on this project that he's a follower of the Lord, he's a follower of Christ, and he serves the Lord with joy. And so there's really no ashamedness of the fact that he's a follower of Christ. And so, like I said, it's not really explicitly hitting you over the head with gospel preaching, but it's just sprinkling it in here and there. And I like that. Now for my final score. If I had to give this project a score, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Really strong project. I really love what Aable was doing here. It was short. It was sweet. It checked in, I think, at like 16 minutes long. It's about 8 tracks. It's 8 tracks. Really like the runtime. I actually would have liked to have seen it maybe be a little bit longer, just with how well written some of these songs are. I think he could have definitely put this project maybe at 10 tracks, maybe 25 minutes, 24 minutes area. But nonetheless, this project was excellent. If you haven't heard of Aable, go check out all of his stuff. And if you haven't heard of this album, you got to listen to this joint. I promise you're going to find yourself adding a lot of these songs to your playlist. You're going to find yourself going back to this album, listening to it all the way through. It is an excellent project, and nothing more, nothing less to say. It's just really good. Go check it out. But you guys let me know down in the comment section below, have you heard this project? And if you have heard this project, what was your favorite song from the project? Was it Let Me Live? Or maybe was I Love Being Free your favorite? You let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. As always, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.